Klings can, but the rest of your team, they ban out Treant. Okay.
Similar to the the lane bully, you know.
They expect the Wraith King to be a position for Wraith King?
No, they banned Treant. It means the Wraith King is off lane. They're thinking.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. They're expecting the Winter Wyvern to be a position for, and Pi to be playing.
That would be possible too.
Yeah, because Pi always plays a tree for Fnatic.
10 seconds.
And Treant could be very annoying for Klings. The armor, the root, you limit a lot of his damage.
Remaining.
Okay, Huskar banned out.
It seems like that's the case every time a team picks Templar Assassin. I think almost every time.
Yeah. They just ban out the Huskar. You know, Huskar used to be this hero that you like, oh, we have to win by 25 minutes. But obviously, we've seen from many teams, even Fnatic themselves today, they were okay to take Huskar into a game that went longer and later. They eventually lost that game, but
10 seconds remaining.
Wasn't really because of Huskar's fault.
That game was actually the Huskar's fault.
Well, Huskar dove into the fountain. Huskar would have won the game if Huskar just hit the racks, but he dove into the fountain. So to me, it wasn't Hero's fault, but more of the team's decision
fault.
To dive into the fountain.
Fine.
Fine. Earth Spirit. All right, so you were saying that you don't think this hero is quite good now, right?
Yep. Because he's not that great. He's okay in the laning phase, but not that great. He's more like a roamer. But right now we've seen a lot more of this like Kanka, Earthshaker, Earth Spirit coming back. So
why do you think it's picked here, apart from DJ being good on this hero? Because he's also good on like Windrunner.
Obviously, I think Earth Spirit is okay, which is true in dual lanes, like 2-1-2 lanes. Remaining. And he does provide them with that a lot of like AoE damage, the silence. The AoE is great against Dark Wheeler because you need something that can stop him from just like Shadow Realm TP out. Silence is great against the Klings. And because the stun is AoE, so you can't really dodge that. Bloodseeker. Very interesting. I'm not sure how this matchup goes, Bloodseeker against TA. I think after the nerf, TA should be okay in the early games. You don't get so much damage from your passive anymore.
Do you think it's going to be a true 1v1? Maybe DJ is going to show up with the Earth Spirit?
I think DJ wants to just secure Universe.
Okay.
His lane first, then decide what he wants to do. Or it could be Earth Spirit with Necro. I think it could be an Earth Spirit. I think
Pylai Dai might be helping.
Yeah, Pylai Dai could be with the Wraith King. I think that's better. It sounds better. You want like melee range. You don't want like I mean, you get the point.
Yeah.
So Earth Spirit and Necro and Winter Wyvern with the Wraith King. So the laning feels more balanced and better partners for Fnatic side. Whereas for IG here, they should be doing Tiny with... I think they can't really swap things out. I don't think they will do Tiny with AA. It should be Tiny with Dark Willow and AA with Klings bottom lane. The laning is pretty standard. That's what they're going to do. I'm just interested to see how this mid matchup goes, the TA against Bloodseeker. Because I feel even with a lot of like... maybe harass damage done early, I still feel TA, in the first few levels, TA should still be okay against the Bloodseeker. Maybe even out CS the Bloodseeker. And you even talk about the potential roam from the Earth Spirit.
Yeah.
Which could easily kill Bloodseeker when he's on Blood Rage, trying to last hit.
And generally Bloodseeker drops pretty low for the first level or so. Trying to get that last hit and stuff like that. Well, we'll see. Teams are running into the lanes.
They'll never find your grave.
And it does seem like we're going to see Pylai Dai's Winter Wyvern helping out the Wraith King up top with DJ doing something that...
Are they actually just going to do a straight up tri-lane?
No, I think they're going to do the thing that you're suggesting where they send the third hero.
Yeah, they secure the runes first.
Yeah.
But generally they do that. Some teams do that with the mid laner, so the other support could still help try to get the third rune at bottom with the carry. But I think right now they just feel like it's important for them to get a good block in middle. The TA wants to block because TA is like a very lane intensive hero. You don't want to lose the lane, so you want to block the creeps.
Yeah.
So you want to send the other support to secure the other. As long as you secure 2 runes, you're happy. You don't want to be too greedy here. I think that's the plan here for Fnatic. And IG is also trying to hide the fact that they swapped their lanes.
Well, because of this ward, they've at least seen Dark Willow.
Are they actually expecting
I saw that ending from
them to come
miles
aggro lane,
away.
or they just don't want the tiny? Like I mentioned, you don't want the tiny to go to the necklace lane.
Never
You want a
find
tiny against the Wraith King. Maybe that could be the case. I'm not sure.
Battle begins.
But somehow they are actually doing this aggro lane with the clinks.
DJ?
Maybe they're just expecting the the aggro tri lane from Fnatic.
Oh, they definitely see the tiny now. In fact, they're gonna run right into him. Interesting.
I don't think he cares
Yeah.
so much. Huh, I feel this TV is a bit premature though.
Okay.
Or maybe they just want to lane the AA here.
Yeah, so nobody has actually left the top lane yet, just for Fnatic. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think Envy could do well in a 1v2 situation bottom, so. Are they gonna try off?
I
to
think if
force
they
it?
can destroy the top lane a lot, this is
But
okay.
can they? Like, Arctic burns down for 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I would prefer to have Splinter Blast if I'm playing the lane at level 1 instead of Arctic Burn.
Stop.
But it seems like they're going to try to go for a kill here. They're waiting for the cooldown. Maybe if the kill doesn't succeed, then they'll just TP
Yeah,
one of the
they're gonna
supports.
try one more time. Probably
Yeah.
on AA, right?
Yeah, then after that happens, I think Earth Spirit should be the one to TP back to bot lane.
Earth Spirit walks
he's
into
TP.
camp,
Oh, he's
blocks
TPing.
a spawn, and then he's
Oh yeah, good play.
yeah.
This is very, very important. This small little detail here in the lane changes a lot of how the lane would be played out if the dire side actually gets that pull in the early stages to deny some creeps. Earth Spirit here rolling onto aggressive from the Clinks, trying to do some damage, but he's going to take a lot of damage in return. Shadow Ram here by Boboka.
Goodness, yeah.
Going to get a lot of chip damage down onto DJ, but he does have a salve, so he's willing to take some damage so that Emby can get last hits. And Emby does have that ghost shot at level 2, so he's okay in this lane. He's able to play much more aggressive and have that get out of jail card.
Envy has actually denied 2 range creeps as well.
Oh, that is huge.
Yeah, that's why they're still level 1. All right, a range creep deny answering right back. Back in the mid lane though, XSS slightly ahead in terms of the experience.
And
but-
DJ is going to get the pull off and bottom lane, and look at what Palada is doing, body blocking the pull camp. So I think right now, I feel like Fnatic is doing a better job at securing their side lanes. They're getting their own pull and they're blocking the enemy pull.
Yeah.
These are all the small details you have to pay a lot of attention to if you want to understand the small mechanics on how to win the lane. And they get a roll onto Boboka here, forcing out the Bramble defensively.
Yeah. Boboka is spending a lot of his
Is
mana
under attack.
just on that one play. But
And that's as expected. I think TA is winning the first few waves in terms of CS. He's getting a lot more denies and last hits.
and to me, the biggest shocker is that Tiny's struggling up top. 2 CS, despite having tree grab, and Universe doing quite alright here. Leading, in fact.
Yeah, because he was really scared in the first minute when they had 3 heroes at top.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I'm not
Envy
sure. Maybe he missed Crips as well.
trading a lot of CS here. And now we're going to have a roll in. Boboka Shadow Realm is available. Bramble Maze is not. Nice 2-man stun here. Envy coming in and will get rooted. Won't get a kill or anything, but good amount of harass.
Yep, Fnatic is doing a much better job here in the laning phase so far. So they're looking good. In 3 minutes, Ghost Shot being popped, gets a regen, stick, and the death piles. And just trading much better compared to the IG duo of Boboka and Aggressive.
Top lane, SRF. Gonna get forced back once again here. Very low health. Regen-wise, only a pull tango. He needs to start buying salves. Meanwhile, back in the mid lane though, XSS, because of all the trading on the side lanes, getting quite a bit of MS as well as damage.
He's still losing though, the CS.
Yeah.
Despite getting all the buffs from his team.
He's catching up a little bit here. Yeah, a couple of nice CS.
But either way, the side lanes are going well for Fnatic. Tiny, like you mentioned, not getting too much out of the top lane. Wraith King has 17 and last hits and 9
9 denies. I don't know how he's getting all these denies, especially against tree grab.
It's mostly, I think, attributed to the support. A doesn't do much in the lane, but Y1 does a lot with the spam from the Splinter Blast. And
Nice.
he gets the Arcane Rune. Oh, this is dangerous for XSS. He might just go down here.
Splinter Blast, Arctic Burn,
The side blades.
Side Blades. He's gonna just run in for the hit, and Paladai grabs the first blood. Nicely done.
Good move here by Paladai. He secures the top lane and he moves and gets a big kill on the mid lane. That is well done here by Paladai on the Wyvern.
As a frequent viewer of Fnatic games, whenever they're getting first blood and they're getting ahead,
Okay,
it makes me uncomfortable.
please.
Just putting the facts out there.
You don't like Fnatic when they have a good start.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
And aggressive on the Kling so far, still doing fairly well in terms of CS. 20 CS to 12 denies so against Envy's 13 to 5. So the side lanes one apiece.
I think they're about to get all 4 runes as well for Fnatic.
Oh, DJ, he's gonna go back to take the rune. Oh, he's gonna get both here. And Pilada is gonna get both on top.
Oh, wait. Just need to juke around, okay. And DJ should be fine. I say that though.
Even if he dies, it's fine.
They still see
he has
him.
no TP, he's dead.
Yeah,
and
he's
that's
dead.
Bloodseeker vision on him.
Roll away.
Spend all his gold first.
Okay, spin on the go.
You kind of need one.
No experience.
I think he could, maybe he could rotate the top now to maybe set up a kill and break the tower. It's a siege creep wave. He should, oh, he's going back to bottom. Top lane, on the, they're still pressuring top. They killed the Tiny.
And the zombies.
The skeletons.
The skeletons. The stun's gonna come through. The zombie army goes, and he's gonna go for the last hit. Looks like Pailai will be getting it. Tower aggro onto Pailai. He salves, and now jukes to the right. SRF. Avalanche will hit. Toss is available. Toss into the tower. Nicely done. Pailai now will take tower aggro, and will go down. All right,
Yep, good play.
Yeah, good catch up here.
But still, this Wraith King is just super fun here. On the top lane, Tiny, like you mentioned, didn't really get too much out of the laning phase, and Q has decided to abandon him. Tries to go move towards the mid lane, because TA is level 6, you need to place sentries in the lane to deal with those traps.
And guess what? Pailai is here to drop sentry of his own. They will deward immediately.
Does he still have a sentry? AA still has 1 sentry. This is the thing with the hero, yeah. Even though he's picked to counter the Necro and the Wyvern, but because the laning phase is so weak, it feels like...
It feels like he's not strong enough to...
He's not doing much, you know, in the early game.
Yeah, he's not strong enough to win a lane, but he's also... defensively, A's got nothing, right? So if you're in a losing lane, you don't really hope to win it. XSS eats a trap on the mid lane, a lot of right clicks, half HP. Looks like Abed went for a Sideblaze spill on the last. Not get it.
And Envy is still getting, like, compare Envy and the Tiny, Envy is getting a lot more from the hard lane. Sure. He's on the safe lane, but it's the harder lane. Now, this pulls that DJ has been doing has been helping Envy a lot, getting extra any last hits wherever he can. And this Bloodseeker is just still in struggle city against his TA.
Not exactly sure how a Bloodseeker could recover. I guess through kills.
Kills?
Yeah.
He needs
he has a teleport scroll, and we might see a fight.
Right rotations to help the lanes. Get a few key kills. Wraith King has ultimate. Not sure if he wants to go there.
By playing very aggressively, zombie being summoned, and here comes that Bloodseeker TP. Can they get SRF though? SRF running away the zombies running him down, and he will go down to the last zombie.
Look at the damage!
Yeah, dude, the zombies are
I don't think he expected to die there. He tried to just kill the creeps. Oh dear.
I mean, Tiny has very low armor, so...
0 armor.
Yeah. So Bloodseeker made that TP and didn't get the kill.
They still lost the Tiny.
Yeah.
Good pressure here by Fnatic. And in the meantime, they're still like farming the lanes, and Abed pushed out the lane, moved to clear his ancient stacks. They're still overall getting a lot more done on the map. This is getting worrisome for IG here. They have to find a way to get kills on this Bloodseeker. Or
Also,
the other thing they could do is like wait for the Klings to rotate. He is more than ready to rotate with once he finishes his trades.
Yeah. Well, he has to go now. Whenever he wants to buy it.
Okay.
All right, that was
not a solo kill, but
2 kills in a row here.
Yeah, but again,
Rupture forced to be used defensively.
Yep. The Klings is saving a lot of skill points though, because he knows if he wants to move, he's going to use one of his skill points on Skeleton Walk. He's put an extra point to the arrow. Before this, he has only 2 points in the arrow. Pretty good stuff here. I think it's a right move to save 1 point, because if the game is bad as a Klings and you have to move, you want to have a point in your Skeleton Walk.
Right. A lot of chip damage here being done by Fnatic onto the mid tower. Envy dropping quite low. Has a
yeah. No boots bail.
I mean, don't need the boots if you're just standing in the lane, right? It looks like they might think about setting up a kill. Veil, Splinter Blast.
Runes, 10 minutes.
Okay, MV.
That is more important than the kill to me.
That's true. Veil, it looked like he wanted to scythe, but I'm not too sure.
They might. I think they could have been gotten a kill if he actually.
Veil,
the
Scythe, and
the
Splinter Blast. Yeah.
They have enough damage.
Mysteries renew me.
Universe, by the way, lead farmer in the whole game.
It's always a good sign.
Yeah.
I think when Fnatic has farm on Universe, the games are usually very straightforward.
Yeah.
Easy.
Nice long stun coming in. The zombies doing some nice bit of harass, but they won't chase for that.
They're just like pressuring all the lanes. You see how they're set up. They have 2 heroes top. All the time they have a ward and aggressive block to scout out whether there's a lot more heroes rotating in, whether the Berserker is coming in. There's a lot of pressure being put onto the IG side of the map, which allows Envy to, to farm very safely. He's going back to base, get mana. And yeah, this tier is just like farming the lane, farming the ancients, farming the lane, farming the ancients.
Yeah, and Universe now comes mid to help out. Oh, okay.
Trying to combo.
Combo Terrorize. Terrorize is going to be there pushing him away, but level 1 Rupture not that strong. He's about half HP. Here, wow, what a nice 2-man stun here coming out from DJ. They will not lose a TA. In fact, both supports going down on the side. What a Winter's Curse, setting up yet another skill. Chris Brown, though, oh no, DJ walks right into his team. Triple stun, but now Universe blinking in, looking for the stun, allowing his zombies to right-click. He's actually caught out in a very awkward spot. He will have Reincarnation available. Really don't want to use it here, though. He will have to use it. His team? Wait, no? Oh, he blinks away. All right.
Manages to get his blink in the nick of time, but that was Universe showing up with Blink in his first engage. Like,
yeah.
That's why I always feel when I look at Fnatic play, I feel the games that they win mostly is when Universe is really farm. Like, he does a lot with his farm.
Honestly, that wasn't so bad for IG. They lost both their supports, but they got a Reincarnation kill on Universe, and they kept the tier 1 tower alive.
True. Not all is lost.
Yeah.
Level 1 Reincarnation is a very, very long
Is
cooldown.
under attack.
But in hindsight, they saved a bet. He got ruptured. He got Dark Willow altered. He was in a very precarious position, but they were able to save him. Even though they didn't get the tower, but I think the main thing is still they were able to save. TA was like a very big kill there if IG was able to get it.
Bobuka dropping some very deep wards.
They actually have much better vision. The Fnatic vision is not as good as the IG vision at the moment.
Where are the TA traps at? Seems like
It's mostly in the middle lane because he hasn't left the lane. Like TA, you don't really rotate that much. You just want to farm. Your lane, you go Ancient, you go jungle, power farm, and then you move to Roshan. After you secure Roshan, then you start moving around the map. That's mostly how you play TA.
Moving around, aggressive. Running around the mid lane here, scouting people out. 2-4-2 is his build. Looking really to backstab, but all they will find is Pylai Die. They see the courier flying by. Maybe they can snipe that one. Aggressive, moving forward, looking for that long attack range. Not going to find it.
Yeah, really,
Fnatic knows. They're
they're
like
trying so desperately to, because they know the Klings is not on the map. Klings is a hero where it's either you're jungling or you're trying to gank. It's very rare that you're pushing out lanes alone at this stage of the game because they have to create space for the Tiny. Tiny had a very bad start. He needs some time to recover. Not some time, but a lot of time to recover. Same as the Berserker. Klings has to bear the burden of creating space for his team.
Tiny farming right on top of a ward.
Wraith King still 1 minute off his reincarnation cooldown, but Fnatic smoke up. They are trying to place aggressive vision onto the enemy territory. 2 wards being placed down in enemy jungle. With the skeletons, they should be able to get this tower. Envy has also made the rotation here.
And this is the really nice thing about Wraith King, right? He could walk around gank, but also he could just push. Really reminds me of Prophet, except
he has a stun.
He has a stun, and he has 2 lives. So part of the reason why he is such a common pick these days.
Dire's top tower is under
IG decides to fight. They're going to smoke in. They don't have a blink on Tiny. They have to rely on this Dark Wheel to land his spells, and especially the
they have Ice Blast.
Rupture into Terrorize.
Yeah. Oh, Envy in a lot of trouble. Terrorize is going to be there as well. They use the Rupture. Ice Blast not going to hit as a result. But Envy should be going down. DJ running away. Nice block here by Boboka. Easy peasy 2 kills for IG.
Yep. Fake security. A lot of vision there. They see no one. Well, okay, I think I can farm this wave. So I'm just going to be able to get at least 1 bounty rune here. So at the end of the day, they got 2 big kills. Okay, maybe 1 big kill. Earth Spirit is still like not that big of a deal. But they're going to lose out on 3 runes.
And the nice thing about the setup that we just witnessed from IG is that the cooldown is very low. So
they can still do it again.
Yeah, they can keep doing that stuff.
So IG claims back some of the vision here in their area. Very important to secure back their jungle, your own jungle when you're losing. And for Fnatic right now, they...
Oh, Boboka.
For Fnatic, I'm looking more at their... Oh wait, never mind. Boboka should be dead.
No TP. Oh, he has a TP, but looks like he's not going to use it.
Oh,
drops the ward before he dies.
Okay. That's actually a really, really good ward.
Yeah.
I have to comment IG, despite being under so much pressure from laning phase, they have been using all this vision to, you know, get whatever they can. Controlling the map.
Ice Blast, flying bottom. I mean, Highlight Eye fairly tanky already. Gonna be fine. Back in the mid lane here, traps being dropped here. Blinking in is Universe. No zombie being summoned just yet, and the stun is gonna be there. Looks like AA will go down, but simultaneously though, they traded the Templar Assassin for that kill. Not worth here for Fnatic.
He went in a little bit too early. He had to wait for Universe. I think they're doing the right thing. At this point, you want to play around the TA traps set up in the middle lane. They're very, very strong with so much damage in between them. If you can win a fight there, Roshan is easily yours. TA has Desolator. It's halfway to his Desolator. But still, they have to respect like the combo from the IG side. The Dark Willow ultimate with the Rupture and the Ice Blast. If anyone get caught in that, you're just pretty much dead unless you're Wraith King with ultimate.
And they're not going to use it against Wraith King with ultimate. So.
Yeah, Necro and TA will be their prime targets for that.
So Envy going for a very similar build that we've seen him go earlier today, which is the Veil into Yule Scepter. Looks like he has skipped the hood this game, which I think that's fair. Not that much magic damage.
Still, Tiny and Dark Widow, there's a lot of magic damage.
And the AA. So, I mean, honestly, I think maybe he's going to go back for the hood, go back for the pipe. But how do you feel about Yule Scepter?
Yule is great against the Dark Widow.
Yep. You
can dodge some of the, like if you can get Rupture, you can dodge the Blood Rite. That's pretty useful to it. I mean,
the Terrorize has a very pronounced animation that you could dodge as well.
Yeah.
So
it's definitely useful. The Yule definitely has its merits for surviving in a team fight, because even if he has the hood, if you think about it, if he gets caught in the stun and everything, I think he still dies. So he has to avoid getting caught in the combo. Like Use is going to help him survive that if he can dodge, if he can time it right. So right now, XXS joining his team for a smoke. He almost has his BKB though. But Tiny just got his dagger, so...
I think the fact that he hasn't spent his 3k gold, maybe he's thinking about different item.
I think he wants to get BKB this game.
Okay, so no Radiance or anything?
He can't afford to go for the Radiance because they're not in a good position. They're not in control of the game.
Okay. Maybe if they could get like a couple kills here, then he might reconsider. They are searching around here. Maybe drop a couple of D wards by Boboka.
Oh, they have a ward there, so Fnatic know what's going on here. They have set up some pretty good vision right now. 2 in the enemy jungle, 1 around the river. So they know the smoke is coming. They saw the rune being picked up. They are very, very safe right now. Just like Envy immediately when he saw the rune being picked up, so he goes top, shoves out the lane. He knows he's safe at top. And they have a ward on top of the shrine. So if anyone TPs to the shrine and gang him, he's going to know.
Q scouting out the Roshan pit with the Ice Blast. Doesn't see anybody doing it. And SRF has a Blink Dagger.
Oh, bot lane. Universe blinks in, gets a stun. Great kill onto Q.
And DJ has been hiding in that spot for like a minute plus.
Oh, they even used the Magnetize for that. They're very worried about backup, so they just want to kill him ASAP and get out.
This game has been relatively slow pace, so I feel like using these cooldowns doesn't seem like the
because
biggest
of the team fight, you know, like the team fight from IG is still formidable. With the AA, the Dark Willow, they have a lot of damage despite being like, what, 7-8k behind? Because generally when you're playing Necro and like Wyvern, you have all this save, but when you're up against these kind of heroes, you become more cautious of pushing out the lanes, and because you can still die no matter how far ahead you are.
Speaking of dying, or not dying, is Universe going for Aghanim Scepter, which is going to be a more annoying factor. I mean, not exactly a counter to like things like AA, but
I mean, it was a counter to Necro for Salty.
yeah, that's a straight up counter. That was actually sick.
And another smoke from IG. They completed the BKB on XSS. They have the tiny blink, so looking for a play here. As long as Fnatic has not gotten their BKBs on TA, they still IG has a really good shot of winning all these fights with their magic damage, despite being like what, 9k that was down here.
Yeah, unfortunately they won't find anybody though. So
and the traps using really well to push out the lanes. Like Fnatic are very good at doing all this like lane shove out thing, and DJ capping the bot lane, just shuffling the lane out.
Universe coming in doesn't have the skeletons, but looks like he doesn't need it.
Yep, easy pickings on Q.
It looks like the lines are being drawn that they want to push mid. But it seems like IG still wants to fight. They have that combination where they could just auto-kill one hero. Rupture, Terrorize. Rupture, Pylai die, toss back. Oh, that is a dead hero.
That hurts.
All right. Ooh. By the way, I want to point out that SRF has a 4-staff and it's Soul Ring queued up. Not exactly a common Tiny item. This reminds me of the days where you played Tiny as like a spell killer.
I would say the Pinoy kind of Tiny bits. Blink, 4-staff use.
Yeah. Sexy Bamboo is really the last pro player I've seen do a lot of that.
But you see like the weakness of like the overall lineup, because RG they have this amazing team fight, but they don't have enough wave clear, so they're getting abused right now by the Necro pushing out the lanes, the Wyvern, Brave King, TA, all those heroes push out lanes really quickly. And because they don't have like a Radiance on Bloodseeker, and Tiny didn't get a good game, so those heroes aren't able to push out the lanes, and Fnatic understands that they are abusing that fact. So IG has to find a way to stop that from happening. They need to like maybe place lane wards and try to get kills with the Klings, with the Ice Blast combination.
This Klings has unfortunately been very silent for IG.
Yeah,
walked around
very
a lot.
difficult for him to get kills.
Really difficult to play Klings when you're behind as a team, right? Same with AA, I want to say. Like, you just don't have enough damage, you don't have enough items.
Yep, and enemies out, just like that. There's a blink on top of things. Look at them, they're forcing rotations bot, and in the meantime, DJ TP top to try and set up a fight.
Universe might be in a lot of trouble here.
But they're gonna get aggressive.
Okay, Winter's Curse is gonna find two. There's two simultaneous fight. Looks like Reincarnation has trigger. Can he blink away? Yes, he can. Meanwhile, though,
well
Fnatic.
done. Oh my god, that was so good by Fnatic. They went in with bottom lane. Universe pressured the tower. He knows he has this ultimate, so he can always blink out after that.
And by him being there, he forces like 2-3 people.
Because there's a ward on the shrine on top of things, so
and
they
then they
see
just
them.
curse. Yeah, it just.
That's just a very good example of how to move, how maneuver your opponents and react accordingly to what they're doing. And they go out bottom.
When Fnatic looks good, they look really good. Like this
even if Universe dies there, I think it's still
worth it. Yeah, it's still worth it.
They get so much out of the map. And right now, Roshan is open. They should be able to secure this with the Kings being there for now 10 seconds.
They got the TA with the Desolator. This should be a very easy Roshan. Ice Blast, though, will come in. We'll hit onto two heroes. Looks like they will disengage for now.
I think they should just wait and chill for Universe to his ultimate backup. By the way, he didn't go for the Aghanim. He's going for the Halberd, which is great against the Klings.
Yeah.
A much better option here.
I think the Ags getting it now may be too early as well. It's still good to get it later on.
They go for a smoke. They don't really have Magnetize yet. It's 25 seconds cooldown.
And also they don't have the Universe Reincarnation, so I feel like this smoke might be
not so sure about this smoke.
a bit early, but
they feel they're stronger. I think that's the main issue.
Yeah. By the way, have we seen a Scythe yet? I feel like Envy's just been hitting creeps the whole game.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Maybe he scythed in that previous engagement? I don't think so. He still has it up. Back in the mid lane, though. XXS is going to get initiated on, and there's going to be a full blink. Oh, unfortunately, Tiny blink right into a stun. And
it's a Scythe.
Yeah. Scythe kill, 74 seconds.
That's Roshan.
That is Roshan. What do you call it? Facebook time?
Yep, Facebook time.
We're not necessarily a Facebook time territory yet.
Twitter time, Facebook time, Instagram time, whatever you call it.
Are you a fan of a Zanga? Zanga time?
No.
Do you even know what Zanga is?
No.
No? All right, we're going to watch that fight one more time. Tiny blinks in, trying to break the fight up, but unfortunately bring right into DJ's kick. So a clean 2-kill, Roshan now happening.
I mean, for those who didn't understand that, it's mostly because when Necro kills you, you have an extended death timer. That's why the
A very long extended death
yeah, a
timer.
very long extended death timer. But wait a minute.
Okay, the fear is going to be there. Great pickoffs. I gotta say, this is the only bright spot for IGSD. The Willow, like, really setting up a majority of these kills.
But they still have the issue, like, they can't really, like, push out waves. They can't really farm as efficiently as Fnatic.
Right.
They have map control. They're trying to take the team fights, but Fnatic are always choosing and picking only smart fights. They have the vision, they have the traps everywhere, creep wave clear.
Wait, did Aggressive not see the range creep hitting him? Like, he was clearly in vision, or it was a bait?
It was not
It was a bait.
It was a bait, okay.
I don't know. Okay, now, nice combination here by Pylai Dai. Barely surviving is DJ. Rupture coming out here. They are still going to win this fight, or at least get an even trade, one
Good
for
trade,
one.
though. Well,
Yeah, good trade.
support for Kings. And
Okay, here comes Universe, and as well as the Templar Assassin. BKB activated. I believe that is the 10-second BKB. Universe moving forward, has a stun in a couple seconds, has it available already. Goes right onto Q. The one zombie coming in for him. Oh, it looks like the Hellfire Blast burned.
Oh, he actually went for the... That's why it was so painful. He went for the Hellfire.
Slow duration.
Yeah, the slow duration penalty. It means 100 extra damage, if I get that correct. Yeah, about 100 extra damage.
Yeah. Hurts for a support, dude.
A support with... Look at his items, dude. Brown boots. And he's queuing up a Midas.
He's got it soon. Not bad. I think if he spent gold before dying. Not sure.
Dire's middle tower.
Tier 2 tower gonna get taken down as well. Fnatic is just seizing map control everywhere they go. Don't think they're strong enough for high ground yet, but this gold graph has been steadily climbing for Fnatic. So, what can IG do? Like, are they waiting for items? Are they waiting for mistakes?
Waiting for mistakes. Sure. Item-wise,
This Midas from AA kicking in?
now the BKB, I think BKB on the Klings.
Okay.
But at the same time, if he has BKB, he's gonna get controlled by the Wyvern still.
Yule Scepter.
Oh, okay, maybe no BKB.
Okay, there's a dust available. There's a Scythe. They won't get the Scythe kill, but
Doesn't matter.
yeah, kill nonetheless.
Still dies. Heavy blow there for IG, like losing their main damage here right now. Like Tiny's not doing anything at all in this game.
Okay, nice stun dodge.
His early game just like affected his overall play so much though. Like this is a hero that you don't want to have a bad start with.
And it looks like they're going to try to set up another kill here. Everywhere they go. Without Scythe, I don't know if they're going to get the kill. They will have the Magnetize plus a Veil, but here comes XSS. All right, DJ is going to be left for dead. No man gets left behind as Envy moving forward. DJ will still die on the backline though. Universe shows up. They will get the one kill.
And
Bloodseeker ports
BKB
out.
charged down for the Bloodseeker.
Universe is on...
Envy was bottom and Envy is top.
Yeah.
Like, he is everywhere.
He is everywhere.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's great play by Fnatic overall. Using all this vision, look at the map, man. Oh my god, everything is green.
Dire's bottom tower.
The traps, the sentries, there's three traps mid, 2 traps top. There's 1 trap bottom, like there's traps in all 3 lanes, so the creeps are never going to pass this line. And this Tiny has to somewhat... He has to go out and farm though, I feel like. He has to get items.
Looks like he's forgone the 4-staff build, going back for an Echo Saber. I just don't know where he could go out and farm. Like it's like
He
you
has to
said,
take a chance, just try, just go out.
it's okay to die.
It's fine.
Okay.
As long as he spends his gold, you know, before he... Like, if you're waiting in the base, you're just losing out on so much. Like, you're in this kind of situation where if you don't do anything, nothing's gonna change.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Envy is actually confidently stacking the enemy Ancients, so his TA could farm it later.
I mean, I have this, like, thinking where if you're down, it's okay to take risks. Like, risks like this, like go out without vision and try and farm. But when you're ahead, you shouldn't do a risk like this.
Sure.
Because when you're losing, you have to do something to change the direction of the game.
Tower is under attack.
Item progression-wise, a BKB being attempted by Dark Willow. Okay.
How much does that change though? I don't think it changes that much. He still dies to right click. Like, what is he gonna do with the TA and the Wraith King? Like one stun from Wraith King, he dies. Or the other spirit.
Alright, IG is gonna try to move out, gain a little bit of territory back. Aegis gets reclaimed, so very good timing for them to take the fight. Abed will blink away. They run into Universe of all people. Nice Winter's Curse. Will break everything up. Universe is running right into them. Playmail though, aggressive, needs to stop attacking. Winter's Curse are stunning up on Universe, but he just doesn't care. He blinks away from the whole team. He's got high ground now runs back to rejoin Team Q. Dies in 2-shot. Universe still moving forward. Still looking pretty good. Scythe slowing down XSS. There's a buyback coming out of the shrine. Toss away, and my god, Abed takes a lot of rupture damage. Ice Blast coming in as well. Abed should get brought down here by the combinations of spells of IG. Abed pops a BKB though. He's fighting, he's living, he's fine for now. Abed ruptures down the buyback and dieback of Q. And the rest of the team is running away. Wait, the traps are there. Bubbleca does have Curse Crown and Shadow Realm available. Envy's on the chase. Oh. Shadow Realm and Teleport. He's good.
But his team is not good.
At least they kill Universe once, I guess.
I think this should be one lane of Rax.
Yeah.
That's way too far behind. It's very difficult for them to recover from the early game. And Fnatic doing such a good job here, controlling the map. It's like a very good example of how to utilize the advantage that you have and extend it and choke out the opponents.
Yeah, it's not just about keeping the waves pushed, but I really like the 2 times where Envy was, like you said, he was bottom and then he was top and just getting kills everywhere.
Yep, going to the right places and using the vision very well to understand which area they could play and which area they should be going to.
And from the perspective of IG, if every time you go out like that, you just get killed, I don't blame them for not trying to go out. You're just scared. The map's dark. You don't know where it's safe. Are they going to try to kill Universe now that he doesn't have Reincarnation? But again, Vision sees XSS coming and Universe backs
just look at all these wards, man. These wards, the traps, there are 2 wards in both the lane, middle lane and bottom lane. I mean, you don't see anyone bot, you don't see anyone mid. Where are they? They're top. They are pinging out. They're running away from top. The Universe has a Reincarnation out. It's going for a Radiance.
Yeah.
Why not?
I like the Radiance instead of Axe. They are so far ahead that the Axe won't even trigger that many times. Might as well get more damage.
Okay, this could be the last fight of the game. Fnatic smoked up.
Yeah. They are walking up a hill though. Without Universe as well, so.
These traps are just like, he's one of the players that uses the traps really well. Oh, the creeps are all gone. Like, bot and mid is pushing him just like that.
Shrine is under attack.
Aggressive. Running down the hill. They will smoke up as well. Positional advantage though. It's,
high ground. Who has the high ground?
I mean, Fnatic has a high ground, but they also know it's courier flying by. Nobody is gonna snipe the courier. They ping out Envy.
Bottom shrine has fallen.
They have to kill Paladai first, I think.
Oh, but they're gonna run right into Universe again. Universe just goes straight into the Clinks. He doesn't care. He says, or rather on the Bloodseeker, excuse me. Kills the ward. The Rupture is gonna come out, and of course it's gonna be tossed and terrorized. He's getting ferried away. BKB is... Abed's gonna be dead, I think. Yeah, he's definitely dead to the terrorize as well as Venom. Magnetize on the back line though, doing quite a bit of work here. Rest of IG is pretty low. I heard a Scythe, and that's gonna be a Scythe kill. Finally, it looks like Universe should go down. He has Reincarnation available. Disarm is keeping him alive for now. Tiny being surrounded by the 2 supports of Fnatic, and looks like he's going to get brought down by Eternal Vein. Very chaotic fight, but the mobility of Fnatic will be able to catch multiple people out. Q is going to port home, and kick. The stun's going to be there. Nice cancel on the TP. And IG is just getting absolutely routed. This should be a second lane of Rax.
And the game.
And the game, yeah.
No buybacks on any of the course. Just a well-executed game here by Fnatic.
Aggressive, will get disarmed, stun, Dagon coming out. Universe is beyond godlike. And just like you said earlier in the game, when you see Universe having this type of game like this, Fnatic looking really solid.
I would rather the Kings have a bad game though. If I get to choose from the start.
Then the Tiny having a bad game.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like they can't really do too much because this is the nature, the weakness of their overall composition. And having this AA as a support, it means your lanes are not stable, and they got to build so hard. I don't feel like they even played that bad. You know, it's more like just the nature of the strategy, nature of the matchups, the lineups. It made it really difficult for them to play. I mean, they had some really good team fights, combinations with